What's up, chat? Welcome back to another live stream. Feels good to be back after a week of being off and now be with you guys once again. Today we are back to some co-working vibes. Oh yeah, you guys enjoyed pretty much the first one. So, because I have a bunch of stuff to catch up today at work, I thought about making again another co-working vibes live stream where you guys know how it works. Basically, you guys, get productive with me, work with me if you want to, or just stay here to enjoy the music. There is a few things I want to talk about first. The first one is that I do have a new arm, as you can see. So basically, I was able to purchase this new arm to help me out with live streaming, and it's super helpful, as you can see. Very happy with this purchase, and much better than the previous one. Okay. And I know that I'm live streaming today, which is not usual. And one of the reasons is because yesterday, actually, there was literally no energy in my country. So, it was super surprising to see that literally there was like zero energy on my country and I wasn't able to live stream. So, indeed, today we are back exceptionally because typically it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay. How is the music, everyone? Let me know, Shad. The music should be very low. So basically, also, I have news. I literally bought a DJ controller. I know, it's insane. I bought a DJ controller, which hopefully I will be able to show you. Not today, but I'm a little bit rusty with it. But hopefully within a couple days, I will be able to demo you some stuff. So very excited about this. Grajin, how you doing, White? Tirak, how you doing as well? FSAS, nice to see you as well. Drippin Castle, how you doing, dude? Yeah, all the Iberian Peninsula basically was without energy. It was so weird. Like, for the first time ever in my life, the entire country was literally shut down. No energy whatsoever. So no communication, nothing. I had no idea what's happening. It was so insane. Hey, Ducatan, how you doing? Higzard, how you doing, dude? Nice to see you. Indeed, today is Tuesday, which typically it's not the day I stream, but as I said yesterday, I wasn't able to stream literally. So yeah, here we are. Hey Gerardo, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, dude. I had literally a 1 week off the country last week. I was in south of France. Now I'm back to Portugal, and feels good to be back, basically. Hey Christian, how you doing? Are you doing your first talk? That's awesome. First of all, congratulations, dude. Giving a talk is not an easy thing to do, and you are very brave to do it, okay? A lot of people, they criticize a little bit when people go on stage or they make fun of people, but going on stage is something really hard, and, you should be proud of yourself just by thinking and considering going. And recommendations, the only recommendation I have to you is literally rehearse your talk 1,000 times. That's it. Just develop some muscle memory around your talk so you feel comfortable when you go on stage. At least that's what I do. When I have a conference coming, and I have a couple of them this year, what I do is that I just rehearse my talk 1,000 times. And typically that works. So that's what I would recommend to you. Just rehearse your talk 1,000 times, and that's it. Oh, having power outage is normal in your country? Well, it's not normal in mine, and I was a little bit scared, to be honest. Are you welcome, Christian? Yeah, man, if you need any other tips regarding public speaking, let me know. But yeah, in general, just rehearse your talk like 1,000 times and be sure to speak insanely slow. One of the mistakes I see people doing when they go on stage is that they feel so nervous and they want to literally be out of the stage as soon as possible. So they give the talk much faster. So what you can do is literally just remind yourself that you need to speak slow, like insanely slow. And this is something that you need to develop over time, but hopefully, if you practice enough, you will feel confident. Augusto Souza is saying, hello, Nuno. I've been following your Laravel tips and I'm having a lot of fun remastering old projects. Thank you for your content. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, today we had a new video, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. I had a new video on my YouTube channel regarding the tools I use locally, mentioning things like PHP Storm, but also iTerm 2 and SQL Ace. And my goal is potentially either tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday, have literally a video about the tools I typically use in production. Chat, I need to show you something really cool. So yeah, I bought a DJ controller, okay? Hopefully I will be able to show you a little bit more in detail, but it literally looks like this. Literally a DJ controller is kind of small, to be honest. I wanted something small so I'd be able to fit this on my desk, but also I didn't want something really big to get started. I wanted something to just feel comfortable, and I want to show you some of the things I can do with this, okay? I'm a very noob regarding everything DJ wise, okay? But there's a few things I've learned already. So, you know, obviously volume is like the first thing. You can either go up or down. Okay. And what else? You have literally this thing right here. You see? This will be so fun. Chat, once I actually learn how to do this stuff, this will be super fun. But yeah, there is filters, there is, you know, I can scratch literally. I can literally scratch. But I think it will be a lot of fun once I actually learn how to use this. Christine is saying, thanks for that advice. I will try to control my breathing and speak slowly so it doesn't look like I want to run away. Exactly. It looks easy on the paper, dude. It looks easy on the paper, but once you actually step up into the stage and you see a lot of people looking at you, it looks like you are in slow motion, but in fact, you want to train that, so you are literally speaking slow all the time. Hey, Carl, so nice to see you. Yamdabat is saying, will PSG go through the finals of Champions League or Arsenal? I have no idea. I don't follow soccer at all, literally. Dibal is asking, music streaming coming? I don't know, man. Maybe I will able to do, you know, I will be able to learn a few things with this, but I'm not sure. All right, chat. Today will be a co-working vibes live stream. Tomorrow we are back with some live coding again. So if you want to stick around, enjoy, all right? Otherwise, I will have some stuff to do today, okay? I'm going to put the music a little bit up and let me know how does it feel to you. By the way, if you don't know, co-working vibes in my live streams means pretty much you guys get to enjoy the music and get productive with me if you want to, okay? Codito Infinito is asking if it is recommended to study Laravel without basic PHP. That's a great question. I think you should learn the well, to be fair with you, I think you should learn the basics around PHP. You know, what is a class, what is a function, what is a variable, what is a match statement, and you know, what is composer. Once you are over that, I feel you can literally jump to regular Laravel. I think like something like Laracasts is a great way to start. So go to laracast.com. It's pretty much the place where I've learned everything I know, and it's a great place to literally have fun, all right? Jamini is saying nice music. That's the goal. Ilnuru is saying, why did you skip over my question? Oh, you made the question? Dude, I'm sorry, man. I really apologize. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Hi Nuno, what is your take when you can when you what is your take when we can see a first party open API solution on Laravel? I don't know, man. I don't think there is plans for that at the moment, at least. Not that I know. Now I'm literally working on cloud, so I do very little to nothing open source, at least within the Laravel organization. So Bunkers, of course, dude. Thank you so much, man. 5 months, man. You are absolutely awesome supporting my work. Like literally, 5 months in a row. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, there is so many things I want to learn on this. Oh my god, Bunkers, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs gift. You are awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Total 50 already, man. You are awesome. This is literally called progressive house. So within the house music scene, let's say, there is literally a lot of different types of house music. This is called progressive house music, which is typically what I like to hear. Hey Bunkers, thank you so much for your support, dude. You are absolutely awesome, okay? Absolutely awesome for supporting me since day one. Hey Arthur, nice to see you, man. Something you can do with the DJ controller as well is adjust the tempo. So, for example, here I can go slowly if I want to, like this. So this is slower, and I can go faster as well. Which you know, it doesn't make sense at all, but you know, once I actually learn how to touch on this stuff, I think I can do cool things. In terms of filtering, there is obviously this one. This one is probably the only one I have mastered so far. Literally into DJ stuff. Which mouse do I use? Oh, I have no idea of the name of this mouse, dude. Apologize, man. I have no idea. Sup News is saying the only reason why I'm here it's because of Nuno Maduro collision. Because you see that when you start a new Laravel project. Actually, collision was literally um, the very first project I have ever created in PHP, at least open source. And yeah, over the years, literally went to the framework. Very happy about that. By the way, chat, we are currently streaming to 5 different platforms. We are on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And it's kind of crazy to see that people are literally different across these different social platforms. In the sense that on YouTube, we have a lot of people, but typically people are less vocal or they talk less. On Twitch is kind of the same people as YouTube in terms of numbers, but they speak a lot more. It's kind of the Twitch community. TikTok is different people all the time, so that's fun. Kick, it's literally nothing at all. I don't get a lot of viewership from there. And Twitter, there is no streaming community at all. That's for sure. Yamdabad is asking which package do I use for searching, or do we implement it from scratch? To be fair with you, I typically implement searching from scratch, mainly because I don't know. I feel like searching is simple enough that doesn't require a package. So if I have, for example, a table where I need to filter stuff by the given input, I literally just accept a query, for example, on the request controller, and that is literally enough. Good question. I don't use Git hooks. I feel like the CI does the job of validating the pushed code, so I don't allow pushing directly to the develop branch or to the production branch. So I have literally all, something in place that requires people to only submit code through a pull request, and the CI does the job, and that's it. Moa is saying, can able to vibe coding? Oh my god. Okay, I think you were asking if you are able to vibe coding Laravel multi-auth. I don't think vibe coding is a good idea to begin with. So it's a very immature thing to do if you are creating an app, especially auth, meaning customers' data. We can rely on vibe coding tools for that. That is just my opinion. Hey Emil, nice to see you. How you doing? Are you refactoring your application for Laravel 12? That's awesome, man. Hi Sven, good evening. How you doing? IF Barento, nice to see you, man. literally deal with Arabic letters, so. The first stranger pronouncing your name correctly? That's awesome, man. By the way, how is the music level? Do you prefer like this? Or should be a little bit higher? Let me know. Increase volume, okay. Even more, or this is enough? Let me know. So actually, this playlist is from a website called Epidemic Sounds, and it's actually a paid website, so you can literally use this music in your Twitch channel without having a strike. No, I haven't changed into different voice channels. So something I want to do is being able to live stream with music, but record with Streamlabs locally without music, so I can do YouTube videos without any music whatsoever. But it's still not done yet. I still have to find time to actually work on it.
Is it too late for love? Is it too late for us? Is it
I think live streaming and just having a chat like this is, it doesn't get less productive or more productive, it's literally the same. It's kind of cool to be able to just chat with people, to be honest. So feel free to make questions if you want to. Peter, nice to see you, man. How you doing? Hey Arthur, what are you working on, by the way? What are you getting done?
You hypnotize. You hypnotize me. You hypnotize me. You hypnotize me.
Where are you from, Arthur, by the way? Let me know.
You hypnotize.
Hey Emil, in case you don't know me, I'm literally live streaming code every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't typically do co-working live streams, but for some reason, I just enjoy to, chat with you all while working. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can follow me on YouTube, but I'm also on Twitch. So I'm gonna post here all my socials. Hey Anidox, how you doing? Hey Stefan, nice to see you. Hey Jordan. Currently on past, the updates are, I'm working on past 4 for Laracon US. You like the tunes? Watch this. Oh my god, I can't wait to actually spend some time learning this stuff. Because I literally bought this, by the way. Watch this, chat.
You hypnotize.
Yeah, I'm using my DJ controller. So I'm literally learning things, but obviously, there is these little things. I can scratch, I can filter if I want to, like this. But yeah, still a lot to learn. What do you mean type safe? Like PHP with PHP stand is already type safe, in the sense that it looks like TypeScript today. Hey, Beck. Regarding your question, which topics you should study before an interview, I feel it really depends on what the interview is about. But if you're going to a React job, for example, I probably would get familiar with React, obviously, with JavaScript, with the JavaScript ecosystem. But yeah, probably just get familiar with the ecosystem around the framework and the language that you are applying for. All right. Yeah, state management, of course, in React.
What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Comes back around. Comes back around. What goes around comes back around. Comes back around. Comes back around. Hey. What goes around comes back around.
Hey, Nota. Today I'm literally working on my regular job. So in case you don't know me, my name is Nuno. I do work with PHP and Laravel. I'm also a Laravel core team member. And today I'm actually working in some Laravel stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks for asking, by the way. Hey, Mjagus. Nice to see you. How you doing? I'm not using a mechanical keyboard, actually. I'm using the Apple regular keyboard, which I don't think is mechanic. Yeah, so basically yesterday I wasn't able to work because of the power outage, so I need to get some stuff today. Indeed, catching up. Just by the way, chat, just created a small tweet, which I think it's pretty cool, about one key benefit of the actions pattern. I've been talking to you guys about this in Laravel especially, that the actions pattern is probably one of my favorite ones ever. And I was just thinking, like, if you are developing something that an audit log, for example, something you can do is literally just, call the action, and within the action itself, perform the mutations you have to do, and at the end, just log what happened. And if you do something like this in every single action, you are going to actually have a very accurate and perfect audit log. And I think it's one more benefit of the action pattern, basically. Laravel Nightwatch will come out. I think the date is already public. I don't even know, but I think the date is public. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Think Taylor at some point mentioned the date on Twitter. Don't. Let me check. Oh, he didn't. Thank God. Oh, he did. Yeah, okay. So, it's coming in 1 month. That is what is written on Twitter. I'm gonna share you the link. There we go, chat. Jesus Christ, I thought I was leaking already the date. I'm not a professional football. Basically, 10 years ago, I used to actually be on the second division of futsal, which is literally 5 versus 5 soccer. And, I just stopped playing basically. But I used to play semi-professional actually. Um, what exactly is slow in your architectural presets? Or which preset is slow? Can you let me know? AG Zach, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Claudia's doing fantastic, dude. Called progressive house, which is literally a type of music. Hey Ducaten, thank you so much, man. Again, 5 months in a row supporting my work. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for the subscription, dude. Thank you. Agizek is asking if I have any experience with multi-tenant app testing, since MySQLite in memory or SQLite in memory only have 1 DB. I assume you're talking literally about having different databases for each one of your customers. If you're talking about that, there is multiple ways you can do that. With SQLite, you can actually use in-file testing. So Laravel supports in-memory, but you can actually as well use the file driver of SQLite on Laravel if you want to. But realistically, you probably are using something like MySQL in production, so probably you should use MySQL as well locally. Agizek, do you have a lot of migrations? Because if you do, consider literally just compress all of the migrations to a single file. Typically that helps a bunch to make it a lot faster. Axel is saying, read my message, please. Dude, sometimes it just, I miss the messages. I really apologize. You're saying that the architectural testing takes 120 seconds to scan your project? Interesting. Yeah, it shouldn't be as slow. I don't know, maybe I can make it faster. I will need to check it. Create an issue on the repo with your use case. Maybe I can reproduce it locally, if you don't mind. Thank you. Taltit is asking any advice for sharing models between projects. For example, I have an app.project.task, but also an admin.project.task, and I want to share the models between them. Interesting. Would you say that? So it's not the same app, I assume. It's a different app, right? Can you confirm that? If it's a different app, I probably wouldn't share the models. If it's the same app that just answers to 2 domains, probably I would. But if they are different applications, dude, I probably would just copy paste the code, to be honest. Right, but it's the same application or not? Because if it's literally the same Laravel application, I wouldn't see a reason why you wouldn't share models between them, you know? If it's the same database, for example. If it's the same database, I would just make the same app, basically. Yeah, just create an app for both, basically, you know? Create an app and just make the app answer both domains. You want to keep the admin stuff out of the main repo? Interesting. Why would you want to do that? Laravel, by the way, it's already we do allow you to host on serverless platforms like AWS using something like Vapor. So search for vapor.laravel.com and you will find literally Laravel for serverless. I worked 2 years on that project. Now I'm working on cloud, which is hosting through Kubernetes. Arthur is saying, sorry if it's a dumb question, but why not make a script that makes the models in both projects synchronized? You mean for the admin and client stuff? I feel like over time things just tend to be different. But in this case, he's saying that the database is the same. So I would probably just keep everything in the main repo, to be honest. You know, just a mono repo. I feel like things like microservices or trying to split code between different repositories, while in paper looks okay, in reality, you want to make everything a mono repo for the sake of simplicity. Just think a little bit, like, once you work with things like migrations, a migration is actually a good example, because if the database is the same, you basically will be applying a migration on a database on the main repo, and then you have the admin repo, which needs to be deployed in the exact same time because the models are shared. You know what I mean? So I would probably just make everything a mono repo, and that's it. I have maintained so many apps, man, in my life that you know, there are things that on the book they look better, but like in reality they are not. And things like microservices or, you know, split repos instead of doing a mono repo, especially for web development, like on paper, it's just easier, you know. Yeah, splitting the back end and the front end is not necessarily bad. But if you are working with inertia, probably it is, you know what I mean? Hubert is saying, I'm currently in a tough position. My current job is a Laravel dev, but I got an offer to receive more money if I'm gonna do C#. I don't know, man. It's up to you. It's up to you, dude. I wouldn't do C#, even if I would receive twice of the money I receive at the moment, but you decide. I don't know. I don't know your country, but if you're in the same country as me, it doesn't really matter the money you do because everything goes to taxes anyways. So. Yeah, I'm from Portugal, indeed. I'm from the center of Portugal. How about you? Hey, General, thank you so much, man, for the feedback. By the way, chat, today we had a new YouTube video regarding the tools I use locally. Go check it out. Yeah, I have done C# back in the days, probably 15 years ago. And, you know, it was okay, but definitely not my cup of tea. Hey Carlos, nice to see you. How you doing? Yeah, the weather in Portugal is probably, you know, Portugal have good stuff. Weather is one of them. The food is the second one. People are nice here. Um, the only problem is taxes. Like, Portugal is a good place to live, but not a good place to make money. That's it. Hey, Peak and Flow, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. Why choose React over Livewire? Dude, that's a question for another day. But I choose both. I'm using Livewire and React in production, and I like both. Well, .NET is a C# framework, right? Just like Laravel is a PHP framework. So you can do, raw C# or C# through .NET. In Portugal, your income is taxed is taxed on the revenue, but also taxed on the social security. Which country is good to make money? I don't know, man. There is countries with way less taxes, but at the same time, it's probably less safe. So there is good things and bad things, and in countries. Arthur, I think is the opposite. By the way, I think Livewire is when you want to go fast. In React, when you have a little bit more complexity. The taxes in Portugal are progressive, meaning that the more you make, the more you are taxed. So it's progressive. There are 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and job insecurity. Well, in computer science, we are actually okay, don't you think? I think we'll take a while AI to literally get our jobs. So, what do you guys think? Hey Luis, how you doing? Yeah, in Portugal, the tax system is like between 50 and 60%. So if you make like 1,000, you will get taxed like 600. Yeah, we get healthcare for free. That's actually something that really works here. Meaning that if you if you have a problem, you will be taken care of immediately and for free. That's something that really works here. Like, it's probably the only thing that really works well is urgency on healthcare urgency. Basically, that's something that really works well. Yeah, these brackets, yeah, as well. So if you make, not a lot of money, you don't get taxed a lot. But if you make good amount of money, you get taxed a lot. That's it. Yeah, peak and flow. I think that sucks really bad, by the way. I think like there is two things that should always be free, no matter where you are: healthcare and school for the kids, basically. That's probably two things that you should always get for free. Healthcare, school for your kids. Yeah, those two, I would say. It should get taxed enough to ensure that everyone have that. I'm a little bit tired today, I'm gonna be honest. For sure. Still need to get this stuff done today, so I may work a little bit more today. Yeah, at least more 30 minutes. How you guys are sports-wise? You guys go to the gym every day? Or not really? I'm working on cloud at the moment. Did Caleb got abducted? I don't know, man. Maybe he's like taking a break, Sometimes it happens. Hey, Walter, nice to see you, man. How you doing? Yeah, that's awesome, by the way, that in Algeria they have a free educational system, but also healthcare. I think those two are essential to be free, literally. Um, What is Web Dev Challenge, dude? I have no idea what that is. Can you let me know? One thing that I think I will always have as a problem is that these microphone arms, for example, really get in your way. Like sometimes I want to type and I literally don't remember what the words are or the letters are. I literally need to do like this, which is so annoying. So I don't know, man. I don't know if there is a solution for this. I know Adam Wethen literally got, just a regular microphone like this. Which might be useful, but I don't think the sound quality will be the same. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of creating an app in 4 hours, because typically the apps are just POCs, right? Marcio is asking, why do I don't use my microphone arm from the top? You mean... Yeah, I don't know if it would work, I may try it tomorrow, but I don't think it would work. You mean from here, just all the way top? Yeah, I can probably try it out. Thank you, man. Okay, Chad, let me tell you what I have in mind for tomorrow. So, I've been thinking, and you guys know that I like to think a bunch. I've been thinking about creating some React content on the stream. So basically, just bring content, or not actually bring content, but literally just trying it out React frameworks, things like 10 Stack or even Next, or, this kind of React frameworks. But I've been feeling that a bunch of you, but also myself in some of the things, I don't know exactly 100% React, in the sense that I use React on my daily job, but I leave out of the most used hooks on React. And, there is probably things to learn. And I've been thinking actually just do 1-2 streams about learning React from scratch. Just literally learning React from scratch, using the Laracast's YouTube series about learning React, and probably just, learn everything from scratch. That will teach me some of the React hooks which I'm not super familiar with, and probably get familiar with some of the new hooks in React 19. So I think it would be fun. What do you guys think? That would help a bunch. Thank you, thank you. Pekin Flow is saying that it would be interesting. I'm not a fan of React, but I think learning it would be helpful. Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. You will see that you get into it fairly quickly. So I may do that tomorrow, you know. So bringing literally React content to the channel, and we may do it tomorrow. So I asked Jeffrey Way already to give me permission to watch the Laracast's video while actually just, you know, do the code aside. So I may do that tomorrow. I need to think a little bit. Hey Judizio, you in? Nice, man, that's awesome. The power outage in Portugal is, yeah, it globally fixed. Is basically the entire country, both Portugal and Spain, were without power. Now that's fixed. Yeah, Laracas is awesome, by the way, chat, okay? Go there, because they are literally awesome. Walter is asking if I know Aaron and Josh in the Laravel team. So I know Josh. I work with Josh, obviously. Aaron is not a Laravel core member, but he's also within the Laravel community. Oh, he does? Where do you live? Aaron is from Dallas, right? I think. Yeah, Aaron is from Dallas. I remember now. Yeah, he's awesome, by the way. I love him. Exactly. Oh, did you use React Native or literally Electron? Oh, Electron is like the Daxstep thing, right? Oh, it's been a while. I remember trying Electron once, but that was like literally 5 years ago. Once I actually created my own terminal using Electron in Tailwind CSS. That's over though. I haven't tried native PHP. They are sponsoring now the past website, by the way, the native PHP crew. They are sponsoring pastphp.com, which is pretty cool. So props to them. I won't deploy Laravel Cloud today. Yeah, I know Katie and Dimitri. Well, I know them through Slack. I never have been with them personally. So Katie and Dimitri, I think they are both on support team, right? Hey Davey, how you doing? Nice to see you, man. Hooks in React, they're not that difficult, by the way. You will learn them very quickly. If you are familiar with Vue 2, for example, React is the same stuff. Just uses a different API, that's it. I have no idea of the performance of native PHP. Yeah, I've created past PHP indeed. The founder? Nobody have called me the founder of past. But yeah, the creator of past, yes. The founder. Interesting. How did I come up with the idea of past? A good question. So basically, I was doing a lot of JavaScript at the time, and JavaScript has this framework called Jest, and Jest is this functional testing framework, and the past idea came from that. Talented is saying, no, I mean, when I deploy code, it finishes deploying on cloud, and I would like a sound or a 5-icon change so I know when it's done. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have that yet. That's a good idea. Bruno is saying the goat of PHP testing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, past is literally just for PHP, indeed. Um, Over the years, I literally got different people contributing to past PHP. I feel like, um, you know, people sometimes people come and go. That happens a lot on open source. That you will have people who are super interesting to help you out, but then they just move on. That's something you need to keep in mind when you are um, maintaining an open source project. Is that people just come, they will get excited, they will contribute, and at some point they just either change careers or do something else, and then it's up to you to maintain the code. So over the years we have different people. We still have some people who actively contribute to past PHP, but in my other project it's the same thing. Sometimes people just come and they would help me out for a while. Sometimes they stay more than a while, but it didn't took long to get contributors. Like after the first week, people wanted to help me out with past already. You need to reach support if you want to pay through PayPal. I don't think we support that at the moment. What the heck? Oh, I'm so stupid. Jesus Christ. Oh no, working with Bitbucket? That sucks, dude. Missing key asserts session. So why your job doesn't allow you to use GitHub though? Like, why would you use Bitbucket if you can use GitHub? Is there any special reason for that, or? Because I don't see myself using Bitbucket or GitLab for sure. Like, what would be the constraint? Walter, what I'm using at the moment is Cloud for everything. So Laravel Cloud, I think, is the best option at the moment. Okay, I'm exhausted, chat. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I don't know if you guys got anything done today. I hope you did. On my side, I'm literally exhausted, so I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. It was fun. I love this kind of live streams. Allow me to get some stuff done while chatting with a bunch of you all a little bit. Tomorrow we will be doing some React, so be sure to come to the live stream. I actually have two things in mind for the next couple of days. One being following the React course from Laracas. The second one is doing my own top tier list of programming languages. So, just basically grabbing all of the programming languages and having a fun live stream with you all where I'm going to just literally just grab an icon, input an S tier, that kind of drill. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to rest a little bit. I'm a little bit exhausted today. I hope you don't mind. And catch you guys next Wednesday, okay? Which is tomorrow. I'm going to rate someone, as usual, on Twitch. Let's see who we have online. Let's raid Daniel Art, which is literally a Laravel programmer as well. His live streams are typically either in English or Brazilian, so I don't know. I'm gonna raid him and let's see how he goes. Alright, chat. Catch you guys tomorrow, alright? Peace out.